Hi again everyone, just want to do a quick video on customising your microhome. We've had quite a lot of queries, can you make adjustments to it and things like that, and yes, you absolutely can make adjustments to it. Anything's really possible within the realms of building work. So we're obviously architects first and foremost, so we can adjust it however you like. There's a few things to be aware of though. Changes such as flipping the building over, mirroring it or handing it aren't going to affect anything. That building can still progress through the microhome system just as it does at the moment. None of the calculations behind that building will be affected. As soon as we start adjusting windows and the thermal envelope, putting in new windows, moving windows onto different elevations and things like that, then all that work has to be redone again. And hopefully we wouldn't be changing any of the engineering, but if the building were to get bigger, for example, or change its footprint, the engineering would have to be rechecked as well. So there's a few issues like that to be aware of. I think there's not a massive amount of cost associated with these changes, but there is a time delay which we have to account for. So if you're looking at the microhome system as a quick way to get a building, but you want to modify it, then you have to allow that little bit of extra time. The work has to be done, and these calculations have to be redone, or it won't go through building control. So on the kind of micro scale of modifying your microhome, kitchens are absolutely up for grabs. We have an allowance in for a standard Howden's kitchen at the moment in the building. It would really be as simple as you taking the drawings along to Howden's and asking to look at the range and seeing if you wanted something that was more expensive, and then that cost being fed back into the building work. In terms of adjusting and modifying buildings, they are engineered down to a minimum size. So there's a lot of regulation around about that, and that regulation goes down to the level of cubic capacity of storage in kitchens, numbers of sockets in kitchens, the appliances in kitchens, distances from sinks to cooker, all sorts of things like that. So if you are looking at modifying a kitchen particularly, you definitely need to go through us about that and speak to us about that to make sure you're not contravening any of the rules that have been designed round about in the building. The bathroom is much simpler. If you wanted to upgrade any of the bathroom fixtures and fittings, it's the same kind of process. It tends to be more kitchens people look at. And things like flooring, we've got LVT flooring on there at the moment, and again, some people may want to put an engineered timber floor down there. That's not a problem. Again, there'll be a slight extra cost to that, but we would just get that priced up for you and delete one cost and add the other cost in. So there's infinite option for modification of these buildings. We just haven't looked at a list of optional extras as yet. I think that's probably in the pipeline. We've had quite a few questions about solar panels, particularly in relation to the off-grid situation and living off-grid and things like that. So I think next on the list is probably giving you all a list of extras with a cost against them, so that there's an extras price list essentially that you can pick and choose items you want, whether that be landscaping, additional decking, different types of heating and energy systems. Again, I think we just have to be mindful that it all has to go through building control and get signed off. So things like heating systems are then start to have a knock-on effect on EPC certificates and things like that at the end. So it's something really to talk to us about, and we can accommodate most things in the office. It just needs a little bit of forethought and planning. So I hope this has been helpful. Any other information, it's all on the YouTube page or on the website at micro-homes.co.uk. You can catch us there or at the office. Our phone numbers are all available on all that media as well. So if we can help with anything, just give us a call. Thank you.